Hello and welcome to my video demonstration for the second coursework assignment in the mobile applications development module. So today I'm going to be going through the mobile application that I've created called Celiac Companion. The purpose of this application is to help people with celiac disease have a range of recipes and products that they can use that are recommended, tasty and celiac safe. My application also provides the user with a barcode scanner which can be used to scan any item if they are unsure if it's celiac safe or not. As well as this, there is also a map feature which shows a range of different celiac safe cafes and restaurants that the user can try. As well as this, there is also, I'm going to explain through the features and design choices that have gone into my mobile application and why I think I've done those for the purpose of the application, but also to improve the user experience. So I'm just going to load up my Samsung device now and show you through the application. So this is the start page of my application. It has some nice tan buttons and top app bar which is going to be used throughout the whole application. There's the colour choices. I have some gluten-free logos to provide context about the application and the title of the application to welcome the user into the app. There's 4 features that the user can choose from this page. Sign into their existing account, sign up to create an account, fingerprint authentication to log in using their fingerprint, or continue as a guest. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to create an account. So firstly, enter email address. Confirm the email address. Password. And confirm the password. Once you're happy with this, click sign up to create an account. This will take you to the home page of my application, as you can see here. As you can see, I've got a top app bar which you can use a back button for with the title of my application to provide easy navigation options. 2 buttons to take you to the recipe list page and the product list page, as well as a button navigation bar showing the home page, which is what we are currently on. That's why it's selected. QR code scanner, the maps page, the information page and the settings page. Firstly, I'll show you the recipe list page. This has a scroll view feature showing a range of different recipes that are on the application and the time it takes to cook them. There's also a back button that takes you back to the home page when needed. Once you click on these items, it shows you the title of the recipe, time needed, ingredients and instructions. This can be shown on all these here. It's also integrated with Firebase, as shown here. So the hamburger tacos recipe, pasta recipe, shepherd's pie recipe, soy chicken recipe, and so on. There is also the products list page, which works in a similar way, a scroll list showing a range of different items and the images, as well as the price that they currently retail at. This shows the rating, the price and the description based on other users' recommendations. These are also being stored in Firebase, so the biscuits, the product, the cake product, pizza product and the tortilla product. And you can use the back bar here to go back between the pages. There's a QR code scanner page which provides the title of the page, context, what the camera that is being used, and the QR code button to activate the camera. Once this is clicked, there's a camera view of the mobile device you're using to scan the QR code. This can be cancelled with the back button and shown here. There's also the maps page, which uses Google Maps. On here I have manually added some locations of gluten-free cafes and restaurants in Nottingham. Provide them with a title on click, such as Clifton Campus, Brew and Bakes, the Arboretum Cafe, Fox Cafe, the Hockley Kitchen, and the Cozy Club. This shows users a range of different restaurants that they could try. As well as this, there's also the information page. This gives context about what is celiac disease and how it affects the body, how it is controlled by the body, and this is the effects that it can cause on the person that suffers with the disease. So this could be helpful for users that are unsure about the disease in general or want to help one of the family members who currently suffers with the disease. If you click on the Find Out More button, it takes you to the NHS website to give you some more information if you're unsure. There's also a back button here. It takes you back to the home page. The settings page provides the back button again. Title of this current is set to page, a dark mode, a logout button, and an edit profile button. Once you enable the dark mode button switch, this changes all the application pages to black and dark grey and can be turned off with a click. The edit profile button can be used here to change the user's details if needed. For example, if I change my details here, click done and then click save changes. It says the user email has been updated and the user password. To log into this again, you can simply click log out, sign in, and use your new details. There you go. So, there is also, if you log out again, there's also the fingerprint authentication. Obviously this has to be set up in the mobile device's settings before trying this, or else it won't work. And it can only be set to what the user's fingerprint if it's their actual mobile device that they use. It tells users instructions about this before entering. You simply hold your thumb or finger against the side button here for easy access. If we log out again here, you can also continue that account and continue as a guest, and it simply moves you between activities. If you click sign in, click the forgot password button, so simply enter your user email address, and the reset password email has been sent to your inbox. So there is also users that are being manually stored here in Firebase, and also the Firebase authentication. As you can see, that is the test email user that we created at the start, and the test one email that we have changed it to through the edit profile details. So I believe I have got the purpose of my application is helpful to people with celiac disease, as it provides context for a range of different recipes that they could create from my own expertise, as well as a range of different products. These also show the prices, which are helpful to the user, as it shows a rough estimate of what they should be paying. These are also all recommended by users and other people that I know with celiac disease, so I know they can be approved of. The maps feature is also helpful as it can show different places in their local area that you can try. As well as this can also be changed depending on where the user is accessing the mobile device from. However, that could be improved with further development. As well as this, I would also have liked to add a favourites list feature so the user can automatically add their favourite products and recipes from the products and recipe list onto that page. However, I did not have scope for those features. However, with further maintenance, I believe these could be added. I believe the most complex feature of my application is all the Firebase integration, such as the edit profile details, which are all stored automatically in Firebase, as well as the data that has been integrated between Firebase and my application for the recipe list and product list data. The QR codes can also be helpful. However, it's been out of my scope to test it on some barcodes, so it's not going to scan exactly the product that may be scanned. However, I hope to be able to add this in the future. So, as well as this, I also like the design of my application. I feel like it's a sleek design with a clear colour scheme that is easy to read and large text fonts that provides better accessibility. So thank you for listening to my video's demonstration. I hope you enjoyed and I provided all the information that you need. Thank you very much.